This is a brief documentary of some of the field training that occurred in northern Ghana on the Sustainable Intensifications Project. Crops require water for their growth, development, and yield, and for the crop yields to be sustained, soil water must be conserved through maintenance of adequate infiltration and controlling the non-productive losses of water, such as evaporation. Conservation of the soil can be achieved by adopting sound agronomic soil management practices and also appropriate mechanical water management measures. The Sustainable Agriculture Water Management in Cereal-Based Farming Systems of Northern Ghana, which is a USAID funded project, aims to provide information on tools and methods that can be used to scale up and out proven water management interventions. This USAID funded project is implementing some field experimentations in the Tolon, Kumbugu, and Lora districts of Ghana. As part of the project activities, agriculture extension agents, commonly referred to as AEs, and some selected farmers were trained on how to control erosion as a means of conserving water in the soil for cultivation. This was conducted in a classroom session to provide the theoretical background on the practices as well as practical field work, and this was also facilitated by farmer cross exchanges from the two districts. Apart from the theoretical exercise by the facilitator on soil and water management and conservation methods, field water harvesting, soil moisture retention, and irrigation techniques in smallholder systems, the AEs and farmers were trained on the construction of two simple yet very critical field tools in soil and water conservation. These are the F-frame and the line level.
Yesterday we went through the theory behind making your line level and then making the A-frame, which is very important in terms of field management, because you need to, for the field, you first have to make sure you estimate your slope, and then you are also able to mark your contours using these two simple survey equipment. Yesterday we went through the theory, and then we also tried to construct together as a group. And today what we are doing is we have 3 groups, each group constructing its own A-frame and then a line level. You have to take into account your height. The people working. Otherwise, it's too high for everybody to see. So if you think, who will be doing the reading, checking the spirit level? You check the spirit level. Then you have to take your height. Then your zero should be somewhere here.
They're still making their line level.
Five. Everybody should do 5. The line level.
You're going to 5?
Okay. Now that all the groups have been able to finish the construction of their line level and the A-frame, what is left to do now is to be able to estimate the slope of the area in question, and then based on that we'll be able to know how many contours we have to mark, where we'll be able to put in something like a grass barrier or a contour bond or a stone line, depending on what we have, or even if you are just going to do contour farming. So based on that, now each group will go through the process of marking this, identifying the slope of the area and then the contours for the future use. Now you are not pegging.
We've already pegged it.
Okay, so
No, this one here, try this one. You can't move this one down. So you want to bring this thing.
no, behind.
It's okay.
Come and pay.
So we have a farmer here who is going to
An overview of what is there before.
demonstrate
So you see that
how
and then it comes with
the contour is gonna run along these pegs.
one, then it has to be something like
You can see.
you see, so that you get a smooth curve. If you don't do it that way, if you don't have an overview of what is there, you try to join this one. Then when you finish, you join this one. But you look at it in general, you see that it
And I'll finish that.
So the best thing is, when you have the pegs, you take an overview and see where it should be. And if you are not sure, you can either mark with a line like I did, or you put a line. Like when you are doing, you can also make some for themselves.
They can make some for themselves.
Yes.
So would it be expensive for them to make it?
And here and in Kayapasan. Baby, you're not going to be a mile for it. What man a mile, you're not going to for beating a mile on a commander cotive. Somewhere a winner for it. Then I'll pass over it.
Okay. And they're not. It's not expensive.
But somebody is also saying
Yes.
that for the rope, I think that the rope that would be
Expensive, eh? The rope is like, let's say, how much?
And this type is not easy getting it here.
It's not easy.
About
Okay.
4 or 5 farmers can use it.
Okay. So one thing we could do is like exchange.
Use fiber.
what of can you also use the fiber? Oh, the fiber is always
Everything is within our
fat.
No, you make it this.
Okay, that they will thread together.
You will use your
Use one